Have you ever wondered how a simple game of kicking a ball evolved into the global phenomenon known as football? The journey of football from its ancient origins to its modern-day avatar is a saga filled with intrigue, drama, and a dash of scientific mystery. Our story begins over 2,000 years ago when the Chinese military honed their skills with a game called Cuju. This game, involving a leather ball and a silk goal, was perhaps the earliest ancestor of modern football. Simultaneously, across the ocean, the ancient Mesoamericans were playing a ritualistic game with a rubber ball that often had life-altering stakes. Fast forward to medieval England, where football had developed into a chaotic, no-holds-barred contest between villages. The game was so violent that King Edward II banned it in 1314, fearing it was distracting young men from learning archery. An unexpected chapter in the history of football took place during the grim days of World War I. On Christmas Day 1914, German and British soldiers took a break from the horrors of war to play an impromptu football match in the no-man's land of Flanders. This game, unofficial though it was, remains a poignant symbol of humanity's resilience. The game of football is not just about physical prowess, it's also a subject of scientific curiosity. The phenomenon of a football swerving in mid-air, known as the Magnus effect, puzzled fans and players for decades until scientists offered an explanation. It happens when a player kicks the ball with a spin, creating a difference in air pressure on either side of the ball, causing it to curve. This technique, mastered by legendary players like Roberto Carlos and David Beckham, has led to some of the most iconic goals in football history. The spirit of football extends beyond the rules written down in the rulebook. The gentleman's agreement is an unwritten rule that embodies the game's ethos of sportsmanship. It's a tradition that sees teams putting fair play above the competition when a player is injured. While the spotlight often falls on men's football, the women's game has a history that is both rich and turbulent. In the early 20th century, women's football was a popular spectacle in England, drawing crowds of over 50,000. However, a ban imposed by the English FA in 1921, citing the game as unsuitable for females, stalled the growth of women's football for the next 50 years. Football, in its essence, is a universal language. From Soviet labor camps in the 1950s, where prisoners played the game to maintain morale, to modern refugee camps where it serves as a tool for healing, football transcends borders, cultures, and languages. Even the boundless expanse of space isn't a barrier for football, as astronauts on the International Space Station once demonstrated by playing a zero-gravity match. This is the fascinating, multi-layered history of football, a game that started with a simple kick of a ball and evolved into a global spectacle that captivates billions. Its journey is a testament to the power of sport and the human spirit.